Hello there, I'm Dr. Jackie Taylor. I'm CEO and co-founder of Flying Binary. Flying Binary is a web science company that actually deploys the industrial Internet of Things technology and effectively changes the way the urban environments are across the world. And essentially, today what I want to talk to you is about how we will look through this module on the course for how our urban environments will be changing as a result of the industrial Internet of Things. We're already in a situation today where we've sprinkled Internet of Things devices across our world. We, as a result of the pandemic, have experienced the onboarding to cloud technology, which effectively connects to those devices or can be connected to those devices. And essentially, when we move to the industrial Internet of Things and we connect the urban fabric, our future urban environments will be very, very different. Not just for us as individuals, but for us as security experts, it changes the dynamics of what we all do. So I'm not sure where you'd be coming from in terms of taking this course, but I wanted to explain to you how we'll look at this. Essentially, we've already moved largely across the world, certainly the more developed world. We've moved to a technology-enabled change from a cyber point of view. So there's less emphasis on an on-premise solution and being able to manage, monitor and mitigate what's going on within your setting, whatever urban setting it may be. And essentially we've moved from that largely with the advent of the pandemic to move away from what we've always done, which is threat-based cyber, through to a risk-based cyber. In the industrial Internet of Things, that's the only play that there is. So it takes a completely different approach. And on this course, I'll be looking to, via this module, to give you an understanding of what that future urban environment is. There are many challenges associated with it from a cyber point of view, and they're not in a single category. We can't just talk cybersecurity anymore. But there are also many opportunities there. Essentially, we will move from a dynamic which is threat-based to risk-based. We will move to a dynamic which is more of a holistic approach to this. We'll look at some of the challenges with the technology which enables this, but is largely invisible to certainly us as individuals, but equally from a cyber team needs to take a new approach, because essentially what the industrial Internet of Things does is it changes the way our society functions. We'll look at the potential impacts of that. We'll understand the risks around that. There's a key piece around governance, not just in a single cyber setting, which is perhaps what you're used to, but in the broader urban resilience setting. It's beyond the single organisation or even groups of organisations to more across a value chain approach. And there are key legal and regulatory requirements in that setting as well, so the principles that operate there. I can give you an understanding of the way in which the architecture functions, so you can understand how that future urban environment is the setting from where you are now or what you might else learn. I'm the world's first smart city czar, and so essentially this is my world in terms of helping us understand from a cybersecurity perspective how we reduce the exposure of this connected fabric I'm discussing. Particularly we'll focus on data and what that means. That changes very definitely in this setting. We'll look at the way in which that urban environment can be more resilient and essentially more scalable, because this is done at scale, and then what we might do to look at the monitoring of that and the wider governance implication. And the other key piece is to look throughout the life cycle, because this technology is not static and in fact is evolving every day, and we will look at how to plan your response and the recovery of incidents, which we need to expect, in order to look at this urban resilience setting. So I look forward to meeting you on the course, and particularly for this module, which effectively will be around understanding urban environments and the future changes from a cybersecurity point of view that you need to take account of. Thank you.